Elementary school, high school, college, they all teach us how to, whether we're aware of it or not, they all teach us how to fall in line, how to take orders, and how to do what we're told, and how to just regurgitate back, memorize and regurgitate back what we've been told. School teaches us how to read. School does not teach us how to question what we read. School doesn't even get you to question the curriculum itself. No one in school ever asks, how come we're not learning about this? Instead, we always say in school, why do we have to learn that? Because they're teaching us stuff we don't want to learn about, and it's just inherent. And we're like rejecting it. We're like, why do we have to learn that? Do we really have to learn that? Why do I have to learn math? I can just use a calculator, you know. But school doesn't get us think about like, hey, what else could I learn, right? They teach us history, but they don't teach us future. It's crazy. They teach you like career paths, but they don't teach you how to start your own business or how to create an online enterprise for yourself, create multiple streams of income. They don't teach like finance 101. They don't teach investments. They don't teach really like personal development and mind optimization and true health and vitality. And so I see a lot of vegans nowadays who are really into like mastering their health, which is great. That's fantastic. Because without health, nothing matters. Without health, it's hard to be happy. It's hard to be fit. It's hard to be wealthy. It's hard to be an active member of society. So, of course, it's important to be healthy. I see a lot of vegans focusing on their relationships, fostering beautiful relationships with another, beautiful spirit. And that's awesome. That's fantastic. Without relationships, life is not even worth living. So that's important too. I see a lot of vegans into fitness, and that's great too. Fitness is great. Our body is designed to move. Our body is designed to undergo some stress and get stronger and get fitter. Absolutely, fitness is fantastic. It's a great way of feeling really, really good as well. So I see vegans looking into health and relationships and fitness and spirituality and connection with nature and things like this. But I don't see any vegans talking about how to master finances, talking about how to create online income streams for themselves. And I mean, the old education system where people used to go and learn is school, brick and mortar school. And nowadays, still, colleges and universities are just ripping students off, charging them upwards of $175,000, upwards of $200,000 for Princeton, Duke, Harvard, University, all these universities, like 200 grand. And the average starting salary out of those places is like 60 grand. So people go to these schools, they go into major debt, and they don't actually end up coming out of it with a really good paying job. They end up coming out of it with like a $60,000 salary or something like that, plus major debt. Whereas someone could just invest in an online course, because nowadays the internet has completely disrupted the old method, right? The old method is brick and mortar. The new method is online education. So the internet is like, it's so new. The internet's like 20 years old, really, online education at least. It's so new. And nowadays, people see courses for like $300 or $500 or $1,000. And they're like, oh my God, it's a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam. A scam for something that's going to teach you exactly what you want to learn, I don't think that's a scam. I mean, I personally just bought a course for $10,000. The best investment of my life, because it's kind of like getting a tattoo. It's like, here's my money. I know I'm not getting it back. There's no refunds. Here's 10 grand. Teach me what I got to learn. Learning it still is up to me, right? But what's more important than learning something is actually taking action and learning from our actions. Obviously, learning what actions to take is important, but we're going to learn so much more from trial and error, from our own experience. Now, of course, it's stupid to experience just pure trial and error and just try and reinvent the wheel. That's dumb. It's way smarter to study someone who's invented the wheel, study the wheel itself, and then go try and build your own wheel, following the instructions. But even when I follow instructions, like if I go to IKEA and I buy something from IKEA, I try and follow the instructions, I still make a million mistakes, but at least I have instructions. If I don't have those instructions from IKEA, I'm completely screwed. There's no chance of even getting close to building the bunk bed, right? True story, by the way. My friend and I went to IKEA. We bought this bunk bed for his sister. We tried setting it up, and like even him and I, two guys. He's a doctor. He's smart. We couldn't figure it out. It was tough. We had to look at instructions over and over and over again. We kept making mistakes even then. So it's important to have instructions for sure. But even then, you're going to make mistakes, and trial and error is very important. It's not something to be afraid of. But anyways, I'm making this video here because what I want to say is like, I should have said this at the very start. I'll probably say this in a bunch more videos. School does not teach you how to become financially independent. School teaches you how to go get a job at Amazon or at Walmart or something. how to fall in line, how to get a wage. And the thing about a wage is if you want to become financially independent, it's not going to happen with a wage. Nobody's super rich on wages. Because with wages, you're capped. They're only 24 hours in a day. So even if you were to work 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, that's 7 days a week, which nobody can obviously do. You can't work that much. You can work max maybe 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, you work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days for the year, and you're getting paid $100 an hour. You're still not even going to make $1 million in a year. That's just the math. You're going to be a couple $100,000 short. It's just the math doesn't pan out. You cannot get rich on wages. So the answer, the solution is profits. Profits, profits, profits. It's not just a singular source of profits, but multiple streams of income. You want multiple streams of income always coming in. Ideally passive income. Ideally passive income. That's where it's at, passive income. That's just like, man, that's profits while you sleep. That is the future. And nobody's teaching this in the vegan niche, which blows my mind. Maybe it's because I know people have figured it out. They're just not sharing it. And it kind of pisses me off because I'm like, yo, these people are selling ebooks, they're selling courses, they're selling coaching, but they're not teaching people how they're doing it. So meanwhile, there's like hundreds of thousands of vegans looking up at these like influencers like, wow, be nice to be them, but I got to go work at McDonald's. So there's no education around how to make money online. And so what I've created is I've created a free class, a free training. I'll put it in the description. My friend Alyssa and I at Raw Food Romance, we've teamed up to put together this free training for you. It shows you exactly how we're making money online in the vegan niche. Alyssa talks about how she got started with her ebooks. I talk about how I got started with my 30-day raw food challenge and how we've been making thousands of dollars a month ever since from doing that. So link for that is in the description. It's a completely free training. Check it out. It's like 45 minutes long or something. But it's pretty much, as far as I'm concerned, the only education around how to make money in the vegan niche in existence, which is pretty sad. Pretty fucking sad. This video is actually a shout out to anyone who's making money in the vegan niche. I would encourage you to step up and stand out and start teaching people how you're doing it. How are you making money in the vegan niche? Because there's so many smart vegans. There's so many hardworking vegans. I've had a festival. I've seen how hard vegans work. I've seen how beautiful it is for vegans to come together and create something epic together, right? At all these festivals around the world. A lot of hardworking, very smart vegans. But the financial literacy is just not there. Right, we know how to use an iPhone, we know how to use a computer, we know how to like navigate our way around the streets and the world, travel and whatnot, but very few people know how to put together a beautiful, irresistible offer. Very few people know how to put together a funnel. Very few people know how to create a webinar. Very few people are aware of anything to do with making profit online. And that's like, the money is going to allow you to live the life of freedom. The money is going to allow you to drive the kind of car you want to drive and eat the kind of fruit you want to eat and go to the festivals that you want to go to and buy the plane tickets and buy the gifts and buy, food and shelter for your loved ones. It's money that's going to annihilate most of the stress that most vegans are experiencing. Most vegans, they got their health down, they got their fitness down, they got their relationships down. The stress in their life comes around not having enough money, constantly worried about money. And there's so much freaking money out there. And you know where the money is? It's in other people's pockets. The money is in someone else's pockets. And we just haven't been taught in school or even on YouTube or even in the vegan niche at all how to create an offer irresistible enough to get someone to take money out of their pocket and give it to you. So if you want to learn how to create beautiful offers, irresistible offers, and how to actually make an impact in people's lives with those offers and how to get your message out there to more people, all that information is in the training below. So check it out, and I look forward to seeing your reviews on the class. It's a 5-star rated workshop, so go in there, leave an awesome review if you want, or leave it a 1-star review if you don't like it. But I'm sure you'll love it. And I just think if you're making money in the vegan niche right now is a good time to step up, stand out, and start teaching people how to do it, because so many people have lost their jobs recently. So many people are at home right now wanting to know how they can make money from home, from their freaking underwear. I'm wearing jeans right now, but could be wearing underwear. And it's just like the only reason I know how to do it is because my mentor showed me how to do it. I did not know how to do it before. My mentor showed me how to do it, and I bought some courses. Like I said, I bought courses, I bought books, I went to conferences, I studied, I listened to audiobooks. It's like I just focused on it. And I finally cracked the code, right? It took a while. I finally cracked the code. And so rather than you starting from scratch, not having a freaking clue what to do, just watch the training below. It'll walk you through exactly how I do it and how Lissa's been doing it as well. So that's that. And look forward to hearing your review on the video. So peace out, much love, and remember, profits are better than wages. If you made it to the end of this video, type in the comments below, profits are better than wages. All right, peace out. Ciao, much love.